Good afternoon, everyone. I just got out of Guitar Center and I purchased, oh, here's what I purchased. Purchased this Yeti microphone. That way when I'm doing recordings, when I'm doing like news recordings and things like that, just sitting at my desk, the audio is high quality. So I think that's going to be a good upgrade for all of you on the channel, reinvesting in the channel and the quality of it. And you get to hear my pure voice coming through your speakers or headphones, which I think is good. The main point of this video is talking about, is the Focus ST fast? The answer is yes. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Obviously, I'm kidding. Yeah, so the Focus ST, yes, I consider it to be a fast car, but let me go into a little bit of detail as to why I think this. My first point I'd like to bring up is the top speed of this car, which is 155 miles per hour. If you remember, not too long ago, 155 was fast. It still is fast, but it's coming from a Ford Focus ST, not even a Focus RS. When you're taking it up to that speed, the best I've gone in this car is 123 miles an hour, and that was on the way back from, well, that was in Mexico. Going up to 123 miles an hour, this car was pulling the entire way there. There was almost no slowing down. Now, it's not like going from 60 to 80. It's not pulling that hard, but it was still pulling aggressively, getting up to speed and up into over 100 miles an hour. The car was still going. It wasn't like it was running out of breath. And I'm sure if you took it to up to 155, it would do it with ease, and it would probably be fun to do. I'm not generally someone that is focused on top speed. I'm much more of a fan of acceleration. But this is a fast car. There's no doubting that. It's really fun to have it in motion on the highway. From a dig, see, there's a difference too. A fast car I consider something that is good in motion or top speed. A quick car might accelerate quickly, it might handle quickly, but not necessarily, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fast car. So that's kind of how I'm defining it. This is a fast car, and I'll show you with some pulls on the highway here in a minute, but it has enough torque to cover you pretty much anywhere. It's not going to, you know, I don't think it runs out of breath. Some people say the ST, like, because it's turbo, once you get up into the higher RPMs, it likes to run out of breath. I kind of disagree. I think it pulls pretty damn hard the whole way through and through. The 0 to 60 time on this car, I think, is high fives. If you really, if you're a good driver, if you're good at shifting this thing. So high fives is probably the best you're going to squeeze out of its stock, with the stock tire setup and power and everything like that. But it's just it's a fast car. There's never a time when I'm on the road that I feel like I don't have quite enough power to hang with anyone or make a pass. It really is out of the factory built really well. And that was one of the main things is why I chose this car over something like a BRZ, is because out of the box it's already great. You don't really have to do it. You have great power. It would take you several $1,000s in a BRZ to get up to this level of power. So it's really nice having it out of the box this quick. I guess I would consider the BRZ, FRS, or GT86, I would consider that a quick car. It handles really well. You can slide it around. It's nimble, it's light, it's quick. It's not fast though. It's not fun to just drive in a straight line. The torque dips there. It's just not, that's not where that car is built for. I'm not knocking it. I'm just kind of showing where I'm pulling my definition from. Whereas this car, you know, out in Phoenix, everything is a grid, it's flat. To get to the canyon roads, you have to drive a little bit, and to have this power on these roads is a lot better for everyday driving. Sounds great too. So I'm in 4th gear right now at 4,000 RPMs, and this is a really healthy position for the engine to be in. Loves to be right here. on it, about half throttle. Oh, and there's police behind me. No need for speed, and I'm pulling ahead. So right now I'm in 6th gear, just going 71 miles an hour, and it's sitting at about 2,600 RPMs, very smooth, very quiet. Second I go down in the 5th, about 3,100 RPMs, still quiet, but the engine is ready. And the power comes on. So it's, you know, and then if I were to go down to 4th gear, let's see here, rev match it, we're just over 4,000. Turn signal, this is full on. I mean, there's 100. Like, it's pretty nuts how quick this thing can get moving, and you're not even, I'm not even trying, I wasn't like doing a hard pull. It's a quick car. To get up to 100 miles an hour that quickly, I guess it's a fast car is what I should be saying. It's really impressive, and the power is just pure delivery. There's very, very little turbo lag. Really, if you're driving this car just on the streets and stuff, maybe if you do it on the track, you might notice the turbo lag or whatever, but it's really not that bad because of the torque overcompensates for that. And it's nice because it's a small turbo, so it is a torquier one as opposed to having a higher output. Or all the crazy top-end power that you would get in something like an Evo. I have no issue with small turbos. They make torque, and torque is great. So that's my thought on the Focus ST's turbo. And that state trooper's coming up on my left again. He went in the HOV lane, and I went in the regular lane and went 100. But yeah, getting this thing up to 155, I'd love to do it. Not sure that I want to do that on any of these roads. Maybe driving out to California or San Diego area is when I'll have to do that. But it's a fast car. I just, you know, there's levels of fast. It's not an exotic car. It's not, you know, it's a $30,000 hatchback. And I think that, you know, for that money and for the speed that it brings, it's a hell of a value. And I don't think that speed is going to grow old on you quickly. For me, I've had this car for 2 years, or just under 2 years, and it still is exciting to just lay on the throttle and go and see what this thing can do and try to shift perfectly. It's still a really exciting car. Doing 27.1 miles per gallon, just down into 4th gear right now. Rev matching this car is fun. It's not that hard to get it perfect. It takes a little bit of practice. The throttle response is something that I want to work on with this car. It's good. When you have the air conditioning on, it's not great. And I just want to sharpen it a little bit. I've driven cars with tunes, and they have little wheel hop. It's a fast car to do a pull like that. This road comes to an abrupt left. Likes to rotate too. That's probably the most exciting part about this car, is how lively the chassis and suspension setup is. That's one of the reasons I don't want to mess with the suspension, even though it would make the car look better, it would handle a little better. I don't know, it's set up really nicely, and I like how it's playful. The back end likes to come out and slide around. It's really hard to get this car to understeer. I mean, I've said it before, if you push any car, it's going to understeer, but this one being a front-wheel drive car, all the work that those wheels have to do up front, it's impressive how it holds the road at speeds sometimes that even surprise me after owning it for as long as I have. Little STI right there in white. I'm happy that they, on the newer STIs, they made the glass a little thicker and upgraded the sound deadening. It needed to be done. Thing's loud as hell. I love STIs, love Evos. But, you know, they need to catch up in some ways to the competition. I just bought the iPhone X, and I'm getting a case for it now. Didn't think I was gonna like not having the home button, but, oh, Kona Blue ST. That is who we are parking next to. He has the, more of the pony wheels. That thing is dirty as hell. Gonna put it in gear to move up. Okay. All right. And the owner is getting in the car, but yeah. So that's what we're currently doing. But kind of awkward. They're getting in the car and I'm recording a video like a creep. Is the Focus ST fast? Yes, I absolutely think it's a fast car. It's fast out of the box. You don't have to do anything to it to make it any quicker than it already is. If you want to, I think the MP275 package is the best upgrade you can get for this car. But again, if you don't want to do anything to it, you just want to get a car that is fast and sporty and it has all the space that the Focus ST has, this is your car. I would also say it's a little more sporty looking and feeling than a Golf GTI. So if you want something that's a little more out there, I think the Focus ST is the go-to. The 2018 colors are out. I just made a video on that. If you want to take a look at the colors, just click this video right here, I think. That's about all, but plenty more videos to come. I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. If you hated this video, like this video, and we'll see you soon.